Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is China. If you're new, make sure you like and subscribe before you leave. Anyway, so oh, I'm sorry, I'm literally sitting here with my panties and bra on, sports panties and bra, because I literally woke up and curled my hair and was like, I might as well get this video out of the way because yeah, I wanted to basically tell y'all actually what happened in Mexico. It's freezing in here because of my fan is on or whatever, but nothing. Okay, so this is what happened in Mexico. This is why me and her are not friends anymore, and the friendship kind of been over, but that was like literally a wake-up call. So when we first got to Mexico, as you guys know, I went to Mexico, Cancun, for my birthday on the 21st to the 24th of November. So we get to Mexico, we're having a good time. I'm just going to basically tell the story as to why we fell out. So we get to Mexico, and soon as we get there, when I recorded, make sure y'all go back and check it. When I recorded the drinks, when I brought the drinks over, those tall drinks, they're like really tall, that was like the first straw. It was like a on and on situation, just kept going on. So she basically was going off on the driver because he was taking all day, and she was getting smart with people. She just was like, excuse me, I don't understand why y'all taking all day. You told me it was gonna be, you know, talk to the people extra at first. I let it go. I'm chill. Like I'm the one, I'm more of the chill one that's laid back, that just be chilling. So that happened, whatever, that was nothing. We get to the hotel, and she go off on the people at the front desk. She's going off. Not the front desk, but you know, okay, so it was the front desk, and it was two separate like tables over here. You could go over here, you go over there, talk to the women, whatever. She went over here. So the woman kind of like kept giving us like a look like she ain't want us there, whatever. So she went off on a lady, was going off, and she was just like, y'all better get my shit right. I don't care, I paid all this money, and y'all better get my shit right. And again, I'm sitting on the couch just letting her do her, because basically we paid half and half for everything, but everything was in her name. So she's going off on a lady while we're out in front of everybody. We're at the front desk basically, and you know, people's looking, and I'm just like, oh God, but I'm just not saying anything. So we finally get up to the room, and a housekeeping lady comes to like bring our towels and rags, and I guess she was about to leave out to, I'll call her Q was about to leave out to go back to the front desk, and the lady was going to knock on the door, and Q opens up the door. She is like, oh girl, you scared me, I almost punched you in the face. She told the lady that. The lady, they really don't know English all like that. Like they know English, but not like good. So that's why I felt like she said it, because she knows that's why she was talking to people like that, because she know they don't speak like English all that great. So she told the lady she was about to punch her in the face. I was just like, why would she say, girl, you're about to get punched in your face, to this lady? Again, I ignored it. I just was like, whatever, you know, I'm having me a good time. I'm waiting for my drink, my cocktail, like, you know, whatever. So then it's time. Y'all seen the clip of us when we went to the spa. Y'all clearly seen that I was sitting on the couch and she was up talking to the lady. I cut the camera because she was getting smart with the lady at the dang on desk at the spa, and I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Like this is like, now it's starting to bother me, because I'm just like, everywhere we go you just go talk to people crazy. You're just gonna be going off on everybody. Like I understand if they're not getting something right. Basically we prepaid for our spa. So basically they told us that we have to pay $30 extra because something on a package, it don't cover the whole thing. I don't know. So she was like, no, this is not what y'all told me. Y'all told me this, so this, y'all better do this and all this. She getting smart with her. So they call their manager. The manager come in, she's still going off, she's yelling. I cut the camera because of course I didn't want y'all to see that. So she's just yelling. She's like, y'all better get my shit right. I don't give a fuck. Like, she's just cussing. She's going at it. So then she comes sit by me because the lady at the manager was like, I'm going to fix it. You know, we're going to fix it. I'm sorry about that. She's apologizing. So she's fixing it and whatever. Q was still going off. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got me fucked up. I don't know. That's when I finally speak up and I was like, Q, chill. Like, they said they're going to fix it. Why are you still mad? Like, that's what I told her, because it's starting to be frustrating because we're supposed to be having a good time and you just keep going off at the mouth to everybody. So then after that, they fixed it. Our day was changed till the next day, which is that what we wanted. So we're gone doing whatever, enjoying our time. The next day is it's time. I think it was, yeah, the next day it was time to go ATG, whatever it is, the dirt bike riding and zip lining. So we go there, and basically when we were on a van, because a van picked us up and a couple, and it was 4 guys, and then it was a guy and his son. So we're all in the van, everybody's quiet. It's taking us a while to get there. Q speaks up like always. She's like, how long is it gonna take for us to get there? I mean, I don't understand why it's taking us so long. And she's just going off, you know, at the mouth. Nobody's paying attention to her. Then she's like, I hope that man ain't sleep that's driving. He look like he's asleep. Look at his eyes is closed. He need to wake up. So I'm starting to see everybody is starting to get like a little like, okay, you know, kind of irritated. Like, okay, she just keep on speaking up. She just keeps saying stuff like, we gonna get there, you know. So we finally get there. We get on the ATGs or whatever. First of all, the man told us y'all could put all y'all stuff. I had a fanny pack. That's all I had. She had a book bag. The guy was like, y'all can put all y'all stuff inside the locker. Here she go with her mouth. I'm not putting nothing in the locker. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust. And the thing is, I just feel like, you know, sometimes you just don't have to say something about everything. Like, she's saying something about everything. I don't care what. And the thing is, I've been to Myrtle Beach with her, but I never been anywhere else with her. So I never really seen her act like this. So she like, I don't trust nobody. I'm not putting my stuff in no locker. Nope, I'm not doing it. I don't care. So then the man was like, it's going to be a $10 charge for just in case y'all run into each other. People, you know, like, if just in case you crash, everybody have to pay the $10 charge. So she's going off about that, which, you know, I understand, but you just still don't have to go off about it. You could still speak up, but like, you're just going off about everything. So she like, I don't understand. Y'all should have sold it. Y'all should have said this before, that it was going to be $10 extra and all of this stuff. So everybody's still looking at her like, and I could tell people is just starting to get irritated by her. You know, of course she kind of don't, she can't tell, because she's the one going at it. I'm the one that's just chilling, sitting back, and everybody is just like, so that happened. So we get on the ACGs, and I was behind her. Literally behind her. She's right here. So she's showing out. She's on her bike, you know. She's just showing out, basically. You know, you could tell she was having fun, but you know, everybody could tell that she's like kind of showing out. So she's trying to catch up with the guys or whatever. She's standing up on ACG like she's just going at it, and her and a guy went through a puddle. I literally was behind her. Literally, they go through a puddle. They both rolled through the puddle, but she's the only one that got wet. So when she got wet, and the thing is, me and his friend went through the puddle, but his friend went around the puddle, and I kind of moved off to the side because it was just like we didn't want to get each other wet. But no, Q and the guy went through the puddle together. So like, he splashed her with the water, you know, but he's still going. And I guess she got real dirty, muddy, and you know, her book bag got muddy. She just bought the new book bag, whatever. So her book bag got muddy, her face got muddy. So I seen her, she turned the corner so hard. I seen how she turned the corner, and she flips off of the ACG. Okay, so when she flips off, the bike is still rolling. So I'm trying to get off of my ATG to see, I don't know if that's what it's called, y'all. I'm trying to get off of my dirt bike. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm trying to get off of that to make sure she's okay, but mine's is still rolling, and I don't know how to, because if you're not pressing the brake, it's going to move. So I couldn't get off of it, so I'm just holding on to the brake. A guy comes help me, which is his friend. He come help me to turn mine off so I can go check up on her. Everybody gets off of their thing. Everybody's trying to help her up off of the ground. She get up laughing and smiling, and I was like, are you okay? Oh my God, like, I seen how you flip off of the bike. She like, where's that hunky at? Where's that dude at? No, everybody was just like, the guy was telling her, please ma'am, get back on so we can go back to the place. It's time to go back, get back on. She still won't get back on yet. She's flipping out. He made me fall off this bike. This book bag was $500, and he made me fall off this. And look at my book bag. My book bag is filthy. I'm dirty. Look at me. My back is scratched up. Everybody's looking at her like, well, we are on dirt bikes, and we're all going to get muddy and dirty. It's puddles and stuff like that. You know, everybody's looking at her like. So the man's like, excuse me ma'am, can you get back on? She's still not getting back on. So I'm telling her like, come on Carissa, just get back on so we can, sorry Q, come on Q, just get back on so we can go back to the place. Like, you know, let's just, you know, let's get back on, then we can handle this or whatever. I'll wipe you down and help you wipe you down or whatever. So we go back to the place. She's going slower now because she's upset. We get back, y'all, this is where it all, like, I was done after this. So when we get back, she like, where's he at? I don't care, where's that hunky at? She just kept on saying, where's that hunky at? But she was going off on a black guy. So I was so confused, but like I told y'all, it's 4 guys and their friends. It was like, it was 2 Caucasian ones and 2 black guys. And actually the one guy who went around the puddle, he paid for my locker for me and everything for us. Like, they were cool. So she tries, y'all, she's yapping off at the mouth. She's going off. She's like, he better apologize. Like, everybody knew that it was about to go down. He need to apologize. I don't care. He made me go through the puddle, whatever. The thing is, this guy really didn't know what was going on because he still was going. She was behind and she was going fast on her bike and she flipped off the bike. But basically she blamed it on him, which it really wasn't from him, but it was from him because of he splashed her with the water and the water got all over the place. Now she's dirty. But then again, it was not from him because she turned that corner so hard instead of slowing down that she flipped off the bike. So anyways, she see him and his friends and she was like, I beat you the fuck up. You got me effed up. You and your hunkies, and like she's just talking crazy. And I was like, Carissa, you don't do that. That is not okay. Like, I'm trying to tell her, because this is my second time speaking up. I'm like, you can't do that to people. You cannot talk to people like that. You sound so racist. That's so bad. Like, don't do that. She tries to swing on this guy, the black guy. She tries to swing on him, and he got so fed up, he started calling her bitches. He was like, you bitch, I'm tired of you. You been like, he just started snapping on her. So I'm trying to get in the middle of it because she's trying to swing on this guy. And the thing is, we're in the middle of nowhere. We are in the woods. We are in the middle of nowhere. So I grab her arm and I was like, Carissa, please don't do that. Like, don't start that. We in the middle of nowhere. She like, get off of me. She was like, what she say? She said something about you and your nigga fight or something like that. I was like, bitch, bitch, I will beat you up. Like, I was like, now you just trying, and now you keep trying me, and I am not for it. And I was like, this bitch just really tried me. Like, I'm ready. So, I was like, what made you say that? And why would you say that? Like, what the, whew. So, basically, me and her start arguing while we're at the place. But I wasn't getting loud. I wasn't doing all that because I really don't be with like all of the arguing and stuff like that. So I was just like, okay. So we going to zip lining. She's still going at him while we're going to zip lining. She's still going at him. She's upset. She's mad. She just, I don't give a fuck. I don't care who don't, like, she going off. So we get to the top of like the treehouse to start the zip lining, and I was like, you always throwing shade. Like, I said that to her. I said, what's your issue with me? Like, you're always throwing shade at me. And she was just like, so I don't give a fuck. And like, she just, and I was like, you know what? Because I almost pushed her off of the treehouse, y'all. We were so high up to go to ziplining. Y'all wanted to push her off so bad. And the thing is, the people try to kick her and the guy off because of, they were getting into it to where we all had to break them up. Like, it was so bad. Oh, and then, so I wanted to push her off of the treehouse so bad, y'all. So we finally do the zip lining. I was a nervous wreck. I was so scared to do the zip lining, but it was actually fun. So we get done with that, and I'm not speaking to her, and I could tell she keep trying to do little stuff to try to speak to me, because I think that she kind of knew that she was wrong. But I'm not speaking to her. I'm ignoring her. I'm doing me. I'm still having me a good time, whatever. So we get in a van or something like that, and I guess it was a bee or something like that, and she tried to like go like this to move the bee out of my way. Again, I'm ignoring her like nothing ever happened, because the thing is, I don't be with that. I don't like that shade friends or that stuff like that. Like, I just don't be with that. I've never in my life almost fought a friend before. Never, none of that, y'all. This is where it gets to it. So we get there, we get back to the room or whatever. I go eat. When y'all seen that I went to go eat at the steak place, I go eat by myself. After that, I started doing everything by myself. We was leaving tomorrow anyways. So we go back to the room. I sleep in the living room, and she sleeps in the room. That next morning, I go in the room, and I have like 3 pair of shoes in my hand. So I dropped the shoes by my bag. They dropped out of my hand. She's blowing her breath. So I turn around. I'm like, excuse me, what's up? You got a problem? She just started going off, started yelling. She's so loud, like she's real extra. I'm more laid back, so she's just yelling. I don't even know what she was saying. So I'm sitting there like, I get in her face. I am not with all of this yelling, this arguing. This is just pointless. Like, it's either we gonna fight or what is we gonna do? Like, I'm not with just keep, like, you're yelling off the top of your lungs. You're just going off. I don't understand where all this stuff is coming from. Maybe you've been feeling this type of way about me or something, but you're just doing the most. So I get in her face and I'm like, what's up? Like, you doing all this hollering. She like, get out of my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you keep calling me bitches? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you talking to me the way you're talking to me? I'm not with none of that. So I back up out of her face. I'm like, whatever, you know. I'm on my bag packing my stuff up because we're leaving this day. So I'm packing my stuff up or whatever. She's still going, like, her fucking mouth is still like this. I don't know why it turned red. I think it's going to stop, but if it stops, I'll restart it. Her mouth is still going like this. So I got tired of it. I stood up. Okay, I had to delete some stuff out because my camera went out because I got too much stuff in it. Anyway, so I hop back up and I'm like, what's up? What? I put my elbow on her chest because we're literally arguing with each other. Like, my nose touching her nose, our lips is basically touching, like we're going at it. And I'm just like, what's up? You know, I put my elbow on her chest, going like this, and we're just going off in each other's face. So then I get out of her face and I go continue to pack up my stuff. And I was like, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, just let's shut up talking, because I was like, I will tear this whole fucking room up and I'm not playing. She like, tear it up, let's tear it up and all this. And I said, I'm telling you, like, just shut your mouth. I'm not about to sit here and waste my energy. You're yelling at the top of your lungs where it's coming from out of your stomach to, like, you're just yelling. You're just, I don't want to do all of that. Like, I'm telling her to be quiet because they're going to come to the room, whatever, you're so loud, whatever. So then we're still going at it or whatever. She's still talking stuff. Then she starts talking stuff about me back at home. She's like, you always want me to come get you and all this. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, I have my own car. Baby, first of all, okay, you always volunteer to come get me because of you want us to ride together. And what do? I always cash up you. So what are you saying? So I was like, why are we talking about stuff that go on back at home when we're literally in Mexico supposed to be having fun? What is your issue? She was like, you changed our spa or something like that. And I was like, no, I changed mine because like I told y'all, everything was paid half, but everything is in her name. So when I went downstairs, they did it to where, I'm sorry y'all, the kids is outside playing, so I was making sure they, but everything was in her name. So when I went downstairs, I had no choice but to change it, because when we got back from riding the dirt bikes and stuff like that, it was too late. We was too late to do the HCG, to do the massage. So they told me to come back at 9 a.m. and I was like, okay. So yeah, when we come back, she was like, you don't change my motherfucking spy for me and all this. And I was just like, bitch, who is you talking to? Like, I was just like, why is she, who do you think you talking to? Like, who do you, I am not no child. She like, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm your kids. Like, she was just, I don't understand what, honestly, I was so confused. And I'm not even just saying this just to say this. I was so confused because I was just like, what? I kept telling her, like, where's all this coming from? Like, what is your issue? Like, you got an issue with me? So then I leave down. She don't tell me what time that we leave or nothing. She don't tell me what time the van is coming. I heard on the phone with some dude and she was like, she'll find out on her own. I'm not telling her nothing. So I was like, okay, you know what? I go down to the lobby and I was like, excuse me, I just wanted to know what time that the van comes to pick me up. So I gave them her name. I had to give them her name because everything is at her name. And they were like, oh, you have to be down here by, I think they said 12, if I'm not mistaken. You got to be down here by 12. So I go eat whatever. So this is where the hands-on started. So let me just, scratch all of that. I go eat whatever, and the van comes. I'm already in the lobby like an hour early because I really don't have no information about anything. She's not telling me nothing. When my name is on all this stuff as well, I mean, not my name, but I paid for all this stuff as well, but she's not telling me anything. So I see her, and I'm sitting here with my head down on the phone because I had a headache and I was just over it. And I'm on the phone and I don't see her no more, still sitting there. So I'm like, where'd she go? I see her walking towards a van, getting in the van. So I'm just like, regardless if you mad, like, this, I paid for this too, right? Like, that still regardless, you should have been like, told the guy, like, the girl that's over there, can you tell she's too. So they were about to leave basically without me. So I walk up to the van and I'm just like, I'm mad now. I'm hot. Every time I see her now, I'm irritated because now I want to fight because the way you came at me was so disrespectful. I don't come at nobody like that. I've never came at my friends like that. I've never done any of that. I've never argued with my friends before because we know to respect each other. You know my personality, I know yours, whatever. So we get in the van and I'm just like, I couldn't hold it in no more. I said, this bitch tried to leave me. This bitch, like, I'm upset. So she like, oh, you mad? Oh, I didn't tell him nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. I just got in the van and regardless, y'all was about to leave without me. So she's like, she turned, we're in the van, and she turns her whole body towards me. I'm behind her, in the seat behind her. She's right here. So she turns her whole body over. And she like, you're mad. You're real mad. Are you mad? She just kept messing with me. And I'm like, bitch, you better leave me alone right now. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not going to keep telling you either. You better leave me alone. Whatever, we going at it. We yelling at each other. She like, so I put my hand up like this. And I'm like, talk to my hand because I'm on the phone. And I thought that you got out whatever you wanted to say when we was in there. Talk to my hand. Y'all, this girl kisses on my hand, start kissing all on my hand. I fucking grab her face like this to where, like, I had her whole face like this to where I grabbed it, and I had long nails. I grabbed her whole face like this, and I did like this, and I had her fucking lip, like I was just digging my fucking nails in her skin because I was so mad at everything this girl done put me through this whole week. And you gonna sit here and keep irritating me, talking about you're mad, oh, you need to go to anger management classes, you're real upset. You seem like you're the one who need to go. So it felt so good to grab her damn face like this. And the man is still driving. She's yelling, I'm yelling, I'm holding on to her fucking face like this. Like, I grabbed her whole face like this, and I had her fucking lip, and I'm like, bitch, what? So then she was like, when I finally let her fucking lip go, she like, you put your hands on me, I'm calling the police. You put your hands on me. And I was like, you fucking touching me. You put your fucking lips on my hand. Why is your lips touching my hand? Like, why are you bothering me? Why can't you turn around? Because I'm back here, you just keep messing with me. So now, since I done did something to you, since you big and bad and keep talking about some you from Memphis and all this stuff, you big and bad. Now when I fucking grab your face, try to rip it off, now, you know, so now you want to call the police. But you've been messing with me and everybody else. So then she was like, that man scratched me. She switched it around. It was like fucking insane. That man, look what that man did to me. And it was a little bit of scratches from her falling off the bike. That man, that dude scratched me up and you didn't have my back. You told me that I did this. I said, first of all, I said, he didn't do that. You did that because you was trying to show out and you flipped that corner so hard. That had nothing, it had something to do with it, but it didn't. Because yeah, he's got mud all over you and stuff like that, but that's what we're going to do. You went so fast to where you flipped that damn corner. So she was like, that's not true, he flipped, whatever. And I was just like, this shit is crazy. Like, how did you go from me doing all this to now you're showing like, oh, he did this? And the thing is, I actually got in that dude's, like, I didn't get in his face, but I was trying to calm that dude down too. Like, I got in between them when they were going at it, and I was like, please don't do that. Like, y'all, kid you not, I was literally like, she's just mad, please don't do that. Like, you gotta, like, I'm trying to, you know, be the peacemaker here. So after that, the man in the van, he was like, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to stop this, or I'm gonna have to let y'all out here because y'all yelling and y'all doing all this, and we literally, I'm trying to get y'all to the airport, but I'm not. So I apologized to the man. I was like, you know what, sir, I'm very sorry. Like, this is not me. Because, oh yeah, even when we was in the van, like, we started going off to where she was like, look at your hair. And I was like, bitch, you ugly. Like, it was just a mess. But after that, we went to the airport. It was nothing less for us to say. We didn't have to sit by each other, thank God. I was over it. It was no conversation. It was nothing needed. I was just done with her. I deleted, blocked her number, and like, I was happy after that. Honestly, I was happy. What made me happy was when I was able to put my hands on her, because I don't be with all of that yelling, arguing, and all that. Like, I'm not that type of person whatsoever like that. Like, it's either we gonna fight or like we could argue for a little bit, but I have never in my life almost fought a friend before, ever in my life. I have friends back at home. And the thing is, she literally just got into it. And this is what I'm gonna say, and this is gonna be it, then I'm in this video. She literally just got into it with her best friend back at home. And she called me and told me about it. From this same thing. I swear to God, I kid you not. She told me that they got into it because everywhere they went, the girl, which is her friend, kept getting smart with everybody. She was like, she was so ungrateful, she was getting smart with everybody. She was like, I think it's just a Memphis thing because they're from Memphis. She was like, I think it's a Memphis thing, and you just did all that and got into it with your best friend to where y'all was about to fight, literally fight, a week or two before we went to Mexico. And you just did the same exact thing that you told me that your friend back at home came to Atlanta and did to you. And you called me crying about it and everything. So I didn't understand why you just did that to me. You just did that to everybody. You talk to people crazy. Like, that's just, it's just something that you just don't do. And I don't like being around that type of stuff. I don't got time to be around nobody like that. You sounded racist, and it was just too much for me to handle. Like, these dudes could have killed us. And the thing is, they're from Atlanta, because I heard them talking. So these guys could have did something to us. Like, that's just too much. But anyways, I thank you guys so much, and happy Vlogmas day 8. I'm about to get myself together because I told, well, I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm supposed to be doing an intro today. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was needed to have to do this video because everybody was wondering, because me and her has been friends for quite a while. And I don't know, like, it's just, I didn't feel no type of way without being friends with her, because being friends with her actually came with so much that y'all didn't see. But it is what it is. I'm grown. I have my own family to take care of. I was able and I was happy to be able to come home to a nice home and my family, and that's all that matters. And you know, it is what it is. So like I said, I never got into it with any friends like this before. Never. Not a friend could ever say that me and her has ever fought or any of that type of stuff, because I don't be with that type of stuff. We're supposed to love each other. If you have your stuff that you go through, like, I don't have no negative friends, honestly. Anyways, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas day number 9. So make sure y'all stay tuned, and thank you so much, and like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.